Now, little Jack eventually becomes Jack, who eventually becomes John. He, as an adolescent, feels a calling to become a priest. So he ends up, at the age of 13, leaving his home in Wisconsin and coming to Nova Scotia to monastery to finish high school and to enter the seminary at university on his way to become a priest. Now, in his second year of seminary, he's a straight-A student and works very hard to maintain that straight-A average. He also meets a girl in his class who is not a straight-A student and in desperate need of his tutoring in algebra. And as a good Samaritan, John is more than willing to help. And we meet them now when they're in class and about to see the results of the test they've been studying for. Now it is a week after midterms and Judgment Day. Elizabeth eagerly grabs her paper, then gasps and puts her hand to her mouth before flipping her paper upside down again. My heart sinks, smothering the glow of the large red A penned atop my own test. She must not have done well. I have failed as a tutor. After class, Elizabeth remains seated as students clear the aisle. I sit frozen in place, awaiting the inevitable chewing out. The path clear, she rises slowly and approaches my desk, face stern. "John," she says flatly, "I have something to show you." Elizabeth sets her books on the desk behind her and snaps her midterm on my desk. A large red B glows at the top. "I have never done that well in math, ever." She is grinning and giggling. "It is all thanks to you. You're amazing." I shake my head. "You did the work. I just helped out a bit." I start gathering my books. She leans forward. "Thank you, John. Thank you so much." Before I can put my books down to shake her hand, she has her hand on my thigh, her slender fingers squeezing ever so gently. "I really appreciate it," she whispers. A tidal wave of warm tingles travels from her massaging grip up my leg, and before I can think, both flesh and mind are on high alert, one stiff with arousal, the other engorged with fear. I remain glued to my seat, horrified at my lack of control and clueless as to what to do next. Blissfully unaware of my reaction, Elizabeth slowly releases her grip and picks up her books. "See you around," she smiles. Yeah, see you around." I pray she doesn't wait for me to walk her out, and with the good Lord's intervention, she is now chatting with some girlfriends and headed for the door. I look down at my rigid betrayal and keep praying, for what, I am not sure. When body permits, I ease from behind the safety of my desk and count the steps to the confines of residence.